Welcome to this week's episode of the We'll Make a Fan Out of You podcast. This is the podcast where me and Atesh talk about the wrestling world. This week we've got AEW's Double or Nothing from last weekend, because Sunday nights, we ain't watching it at that time. We've got work. As I said, I'm Aaron Newsom, he's Atesh T-Dog Sharma.
Bonjour.
And here we are, back again. Just the two of us this week. We've had 2 weeks of special guests. And now
you can make it if you
just
try.
stare into both our eyes, fall in love with us.
Please do. Please do. I guess I'll start as we usually do and hit you with a plug of our socials. So, thank you for everyone that's listening to our podcast. We do really appreciate all of your feedback and your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your money, I don't know. But everything.
Money. Hang on, I've seen none of this money.
No one's given us anything yet.
It's good to say.
But if you do want to sponsor us, hit us up. Anything professional wrestling related.
No, anything.
Anything, yeah. Anything. The Rock's Tequila, we still want it. You can find us. You can find us on @MakeAFanOfYou on TikTok, X, Instagram, and Twitch. We do live streaming every Wednesday. It's called Make a Fan of Wednesdays. And if you do want to listen to this podcast, that's We'll Make a Fan Out of You. That's on everywhere you get your podcast from, whether that's Spotify, Apple, RSS, Amazon, Google, even though Google's not a thing anymore, which I found out. And if you do want to see our lovely faces, hit us up on our YouTube channel. We'll make a fan out of you. We did a nice little Who's That Wrestler video last week, and I was shockingly bad. So bad at it. So bad that I want to give it another go. But yeah, as what Aaron alluded to, we've got Double or Nothing 2024.
Yeah.
And I thought this is one of my top pay-per-views of the year so far. I think it goes Backlash, Dynasty, then this. That's the way I'm putting it at the minute.
I'm going to save my thoughts.
You're going to save your thoughts?
Why are you spoiling the end of the podcast at the beginning?
Because that's who I am.
Oh, okay.
This is not a prediction, it's a spoiler.
This is a spoiler. This is the bottom of the pile so far for AEW for me this year.
Well, fuck you, Aaron.
What? I thought Revolution's still the best, then Dynasty, then this.
I forgot about Revolution. It's so hard to decide.
Yes,
but
because
I really enjoyed
you
this.
thought the wrestling year started at WrestleMania like everyone else did.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
think
exactly.
before that. But yeah. So I didn't see the pre-show. You saw the pre-show. What happened?
Quick rundown. Thunder Rosa lost against Deanna Prazo. A bit of a nothing match, but they had a feud on Rampage and Dynamite and Collision.
Why are they ending it on the kickoff then? End it on one of them.
It's not ended.
Oh,
so then you have the Cage of Agony, so formerly known as the Gates of Agony until they turned on Swerve, versus the Acclaimed, and the Acclaimed won by Billy Gunn rolling up one of the Cages of Agony. Billy Gunn Hogan.
Coming for the belt.
He's coming for you.
He's not.
He's not.
He's just vibing. He's just loving life. It's great to watch, to be fair.
It is, yeah. What a way to start off a pay-per-view, though. So, the first match, what would you have thought the first match would have been?
I didn't know, because there was about 24 matches on the card at one point. I thought it was going to be one of the women's matches, actually. I thought it might have gone straight in with Monet and been like, let's get our money's worth out of this. But, they started with Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong for one of the belts.
International
I was about to say Intercontinental in my head and I knew it weren't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
International Championship.
With, what is Roddy Strong's friends called again?
The Kingdom.
That's
so
the
their faction is the Undisputed
Kingdom, yeah.
And then, the Ring of Honor World Tag Champs. And this match just started hot straight away. So even before Roderick Strong could do the boom, Ospreay comes in, tries to do his hit on blade. And then, I don't know if it's a botch or just poor Will Ospreay's neck, but the Kingdom decide to do a diving doomsday device, and Ospreay just nearly breaks his neck.
I think he went over a bit too. Wow, I don't know if he threw himself back or if he was forced backwards with it.
Yeah, because Matt Taven didn't clear the ropes as well, straight away.
Yeah, it looked nasty. It was. I marked it down straight away as a botch. Good job he's not injured, to be fair. As you said, it could have been bad.
It could have been extremely bad. But yeah, no, so they start trading blows. You've got Will Ospreay, who's obviously the high flyer of our generation. But Roderick Strong's a very good technical wrestler, so he's trying to ground Will Ospreay throughout of it.
Yeah, he aims for his knee quite a bit. And there was one or two moments where it was just a bit obvious that Will didn't sell it. Most of the match, he sold his knee really well. That always hurt. And he's not. Then one or two moments, he just absolutely Supermaned his way through it. I was just like,
especially after seeing like Randy Orton the week before showing the selling masterclass. That's what we're trying to see, right?
Like, and to be fair, I think it was also some of the timing. There was a bit where Will was like, "Oh, hang on, I need to now be at the rope, and I'm not." So if he was a bit closer, wouldn't have had to run 3 steps. Because he didn't, and most of it was on his bad knee. But this is good. I like this. It was a bit clumsy. That's all I'll say with that.
What with the selling?
Just a couple of other bits as well.
Or the timing as well.
I think this Ospreay's worst match since he's joined. He's had some absolute bangers.
Yeah, he has had bangers.
So, not saying it's a bad match, but out of this is part of Ospreay's problem he's going to have. Whereas if he doesn't hit that high every time, which he won't, it's a bit noticeable.
People are going to be like, yeah, what the hell is this?
And also, I'm going to just, if a man outside wrestler has a man, in between his legs about to powerbomb him, surely that's interference.
Because he didn't hit him. I do know what you're on about, but he didn't hit him.
Yeah, his head between his legs.
Yeah, but the referee didn't see that bit.
Outside a wrestling ring, that's sexual assault.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I thought this was some of the worst refereeing that was ever been in a wrestling match.
But don't forget,
funny.
In AEW, it's the referee's discretion, especially in a championship match.
And the referees are absolutely stupid and blind to everything.
Yeah.
It's a theme tonight. It's a theme. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a theme?
Yeah, there's a few matches. What is the referee doing here?
Okay, fair enough.
And the other bit is when some of the interference happens, he runs right past the ref, goes off the rope and comes back past the ref and hits him.
And then hits. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So for fans, that was Wardlow getting involved with the match and trying to powerbomb Will Ospreay. But I think Wardlow did that on purpose and got caught. Because I feel like he's had enough of the Undisputed Kingdom already.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was more like the interference I don't have a problem with, and the interference I thought was quite well done. It was more if the ref's position wasn't as bad, and if Wardlow was just in the ring and not had him about to powerbomb the fuck out, okay. But
what is this? Yeah.
Talking about powerbombs, though, the sit down powerbomb counter was cool.
Yes, it was. Oh my god. So you're saying this was like the worst of the Will Ospreay matches?
Yeah,
I'd agree, but my god, some of the sequences that
you still have the moments in it.
Yeah,
but that was really cool. And then you finally got some really decent storytelling out of him, carrying on from the Daniel Bryan match. Don Callis' hair going tiger driving,
which could have teased the whole. Is he going to do it? Roderick Strong's neck. He's neck strong. So would he break it? Is it a tease of Don Callis turning on Will Ospreay? You don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened on TV after this. Spent all week trying to watch this.
Okay.
Trying to fit it in. I don't know what happened on TV.
Just spoilers, but you missed a banger of a main event. This was bangers, mash, onion gravy, and caramelized crispy onions on top. That was a chef's kiss of a match, and I would highly recommend to watch it. But going through.
Yeah, so will hesitate, doesn't he? He does. Oh, really, won't he? Roderick Strong, I can't remember what the move it was now, he did.
Was it the end of Heartache?
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, but basically, he reverses the Tiger Driver because he hesitates so much.
Yeah.
End of Heartache. And I almost felt like that should
Roddy's going to win.
No, it almost should have been he won it.
And then the Will Ospreay momentum slowly goes down.
But no, he has the character growth.
Like Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and it can almost be like him and Don Callis are now butting heads on that.
Yeah.
Because it carries on. It kicks out of that. It goes into Stormbreaker and wins. It almost took back some of the hesitation. I feel like that's what's going to happen at some point. We'll hesitate doing the Tiger Driver request, and then it will cost him the match. Maybe get Swerve. Who knows?
Spoiler again.
Was that announced? I don't know. I can't keep track.
Yeah.
There's that many announcements this week.
There's that much wrestling going on.
Yeah.
It's unreal. But yeah, no, so I really enjoyed this match. It was a low-end burger, as what?
Yeah.
Probably the best way of saying it. It's probably just like a normal chicken fillet burger. Beautiful, but it was missing something.
The lettuce doesn't have the crunch.
Yeah, it wasn't. For me, I just feel like Roderick Strong is a great wrestler, 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was just something about it. The crowd were on fire.
Oh, the crowd were hot throughout this match.
Yeah.
You're going to get that with every Will match, I believe. It doesn't matter who's against. I feel like the crowd's going to be hot for it. Maybe just because they love chanting Ospreay.
Yeah. Well, mate, we're going to do that in Wembley. And I can't wait to hear the loud, like, when he's doing his entrance, everyone chanting
when he's
Ospreay.
Main event.
If he's main event.
He's got to be Wembley.
I hope he's main event.
He's got to be. Or they're going to do this and have a triple main event, which I still can't get my head.
I feel like that kind of worked.
No.
But we'll get to it.
Yeah.
It's like the slots thing. I thought it was very Vegas-y.
Yeah, they tried. I don't know. In my head, it was just not
as big for you.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realise that at first, to be fair, that it was like, 3 slots, blah, blah, blah. I just thought, Jesus Christ, it's getting crowded.
So next, as soon as Undisputed Kingdom leave, Adam Cole baby comes out.
Yeah, so I had seen why this happened. But if I was watching this live, I'd been like, why the hell is this? What is this?
No, I popped.
Because
I was like, is he coming back? Is Adam Cole announcing his return?
It was more, if I was watching this live and he came out, I'd be like, I don't think he's wrestling tonight. So why is this here?
He still had a bit of a limp. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah. But he brought out his devil mask and he was like, I enjoy it. I think it's good. I think it's cool.
It just didn't get executed properly, did it?
Oh, it did.
What, when they did it?
Not when they did it. I'm talking about this.
Oh, no, this really worked. Yes.
Lights go out and then you see like a GoPro like face cut of this man walking in his house and it's all MJF memorabilia. So
this man needs to get paid more. This house is not furnished.
Yeah, it's not furnished. He has his dog collar, which was against CM Punk. If you haven't watched that match, highly recommend it.
Good.
You got the Dynamite Diamond ring, you got his scarf, and then a tad little picture of Better Than You, baby. I'm rocking the shirt today. And then boom, MJF's music. I was watching this at 1:30 in the morning, and I just sat up. I was like, yes, come on, he's back. And Triple H 2002.
I like how he turns up with his new turkey hair.
Yeah.
Hasn't trimmed it.
Yeah.
I know he's going for a bit of a disheveled look, but I'm like, man, have a haircut. Come on.
He's going through that whole, I'm pissed off sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then just the funniest bit, you can tell MJF is a fantastic, like, everything that he does. Hugs Adam Cole and then just kicks him straight in the nuts.
Yeah, how Adam Cole ever fell for that, I don't know.
Yeah, and then a brainbuster.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have gotten one for an ankle lock.
Oh, yeah, true. Imagine that. Oh,
Imagine. Just,
He would never,
I like this, and before you go off on your thing, I just felt like it was like his next 4 promos were all squished into one.
I feel like he's been away for 6 months.
Yeah.
Give him that time.
I just feel like he should have, his first trailer thought he was going on, just make that a bit longer, show off the weird stick-on tattoo, and then...
I think it's real.
It probably is real, but I've seen them online already. You can buy them. Proper wet, lick the thing, stick it on the leg, and it will...
It's on.
But yeah, I just feel... And then he should have, next time it comes out, done the other bit. Or maybe just cut it in half. I just felt he flipped and talked about a few things too many.
See, for me, I turned away from my phone. I flipped over my phone because I wanted to listen to see what he had to say. And yeah, he pulled a great promo off. Was it long? Yes. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, he's mentioning WWE, but he didn't mention WWE. He mentioned the whole AEW roster, where majority of them have come from New Japan or WWE.
Yeah, right.
I feel like that was good.
I get that. And I know, I fully understand that point. However, the headline out of it is MJF comes back and mentions WWE.
Yeah, but that's just the neckbeards online.
Yeah,
not
but that,
understanding great story.
I don't know if it's great story. You can do that promo without mentioning. I get New Japan because it's Forbidden Door and all that, and they do that, but they don't have to mention the other big name in the industry.
But it's a dig at AEW. It's not a dig at WWE or New Japan.
Yeah, but people don't take that as that, do they?
Yeah.
AEW fans are popping going, yeah, stick it to the E.
No, I don't see it like that. I don't think it was a dig.
Some are.
Some are, 100%. Some are, but again, then if you are, you're stupid.
And people who just aren't watching it are going, MJF comes back, has to mention WWE.
Yeah, no, but this is the stupid side of social media where they don't see it all.
They could have avoided the whole problem, though, by just not doing that line.
Yeah.
Or, again, that could have been in a couple of weeks' time. Put that in his promo when he's there in the ring with somebody.
Promo 3 out of 4. Yeah.
It's just doing it on your return promo takes that shine away. Not for hardcore AEW fans and people like us.
Yeah.
I had you on fishing rods straight away next morning. I going, mentioned WWE.
Yeah, I know you did. And you keep doing that emoji as well, you prick.
Your little fishing rod emoji. It's my favourite emoji at the minute because it works every time.
And not all the time.
Oh, no, it does. It takes me 2 or 3 sometimes, but I do get a nibble.
Yeah, just a little. But yeah, he looked jacked.
Oh yeah, he's not Randy Orton jacked coming back, but he didn't have.
Yeah, he's not Orton jacked, but he is jacked.
Yeah,
and he's back, and he's not fucking leaving.
They don't mention when he's actually back though, did it? Does he appear on TV this week?
He didn't appear on TV this week, but he is going to turn up.
So will
next
he be?
week.
Okay. Yeah. So do you think he's back for the Forbidden Door?
I want to say yes, and. Just a quick side note. So on the pre-show, Tony Khan and Martha Hart come out and they mention that the Owen Hart tournament will continue and whoever wins that tournament will main event All In against the World Heavyweight Champion.
So when's that tournament? Was that throughout July?
This will start throughout July, yeah. So I think that's the perfect way of getting MJF.
On the card. No, I can see that.
Or he's going to face the Undisputed Kingdom.
I don't know if Adam Cole's back in time.
No.
From what I obviously know, nobody actually knows because I'm not his doctor or what, but...
No, I thought you're Dave Mouncer, so you do know.
My opinions are correct. Thank you very much. And my ratings still make sense. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Adam Cole wouldn't have got, beat down like that if that was kicking off again. I feel like that's the side note to come back to it later down the line.
I was the opposite because if you're injured, you wouldn't take a bump. But Adam Cole taking a brainbuster like that looked...
Yeah, but he's not. We all know it's his foot that's injured. If he had a neck issue, fair enough, that's a holy shit.
Yeah.
His neck's all right.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, and I feel like a lot of viewers will now tune back into AEW because MJF's back. Because he is... the number 1 draw for him if you look at the statistics and stuff like that.
Then shouldn't he have been on TV Wednesday night?
Yes, but I don't know why he wasn't. But AEW had a 10% increase in viewers compared to the last few weeks. So
isn't it because they won against the NBA this week?
I don't know.
People love that one. AEW have lost viewers. Yeah, it's because they're up against the NBA, no moron.
Yeah, but I don't know. But they had an increase. Yeah, they had an increase, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And now we go into actual match 2.
Bang Gang v Death Triangle?
Yes, Trios title.
I
love that.
I can't tell you who's who. I know.
I can.
I know Bang Gang. I can't tell you who's in Death Triangle bar pack.
Penta, Alcero, Mieiro, and Rey Fenix. Yeah. The brothers, the Lucha brothers, and Pac. I really like Jay White's and the Bad Gang's entrance. It's my favourite entrance at the minute. It's just really smart and cool.
Where
they come out like cowboys.
Can I just say thank you, Death Triangle, for wearing matching outfits?
It was nice, right?
Yeah. I can tell who's on what team.
Yeah. Penta looked like Scorpion.
Just a bit, yeah. It was cool. I like that.
Yeah. It was nice. This match...
This is some great chaos, this match.
It was organised chaos. It was a fun match to watch. Would it have been the match of the night? Definitely not. But you have to have someone like Jay White and Pac wrestling on the biggest card or the 5-year anniversary of AEW.
Should have been 2
Pac's
nights.
been there since day, and then New Japan's Jay White has turned up for Forbidden Door. It's perfect. There was a lot of flippy flips.
Oh yeah, there's wee flippy flips in this.
Yeah. I thought Rey Fenix actually injured himself again.
It looked like it, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought he hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
But then for him to run the ropes and do flippy flips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was good.
Pac's an animal.
He is. And I really hope we get to see him at Wembley this year.
Yeah, if he doesn't get injured, I can see him being there. It'll be another match like this, I imagine.
I hope not. I hope he gets a singles match. I hope it's Pac versus Ospreay.
Yeah, okay.
Your vertigo would break.
Oh yeah, I'd be lying down. There'd have to be some sort of squish match after that. I'd need time to lie down. Yeah, that would be good if they could get to that. I just don't know how they do it. Pac's going to have a title shot because I feel like Ospreay will have a belt.
Ospreay has a belt.
Will he still
International champion.
Yeah. Will he still have that belt then? I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. I hope he does, because I feel like he'll elevate that championship like how Orange Cassidy did.
You know how they can elevate some championships? Merge titles together. Don't have 12 of them. But yes.
The 12 of them are the Trios championships. They just bring them out together.
Yeah. It was a good match. It was a bit of a nothing match, so.
There's not much really to talk about. The big selling point was towards the end of the match, and our boy Juicy Juice comes out.
Where's he?
He had a neck injury.
Oh, another injury.
Yeah, he needed surgery. He was meant to be out for a whole year, and he's come back quite early.
Yeah, not that long.
He's been out towards the latter parts of last year.
I feel like I saw him October, November time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So maybe 6 months out.
And then he got injured. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So
good to see him back.
It was, I really like it. Fun fact, did you know he's married to Toni Storm?
No, I did not.
I did not.
I'm now going to Google this after the podcast, so I don't quite believe you. It's always
fun.
It's always fun when you find out who's married to who or who's going out with who. Always remember the time when you found out Rusev and Lana and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're together, actually together.
Yeah.
And then you have Bobby Lashley get involved.
No, we're not. No, don't bring that up. Feel mentally scarring.
Yeah. So the Bangan retain because of Juice Robinson.
Yeah.
The right call, 100%.
Yeah.
Give them more TV time. And, we're on to our third match out of 12. This was, I'm going to say it. So, let's backtrack a bit. Beans, burger, or a banger for Death Triangle versus Bangan?
It was a burger, low burger.
I'm going spicy beans.
Yeah. It's low burger to spicy beans.
Yeah.
It could have definitely not been on this card.
Yeah, I agree.
I know I keep joking that AEW need to go 2 nights, especially for this one. Just copy WrestleMania, Double or Nothing, do 2 nights.
You know, this pay-per-view was only 4 hours long.
Yeah, I watched it in 2 sittings. It still felt quite long to me.
It felt long, but you watched Raw, time. Which is 3 hours. So
I don't watch all of Raw.
Yeah, but if you would watch it, you're watching 3 hours of Raw.
Yeah, but this is. Was it 4? How long was this, did you say?
4 and a bit.
So this is 4 and a bit with no ad breaks. Raw is 3 hours without ad breaks. You take that out and it comes right down. And nobody's watching ad break. Just to go back to next week. Watching SmackDown live with all those ad breaks on TNT was so weird.
It hurts your brain.
It's so weird. America, sort your ad breaks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, back to Toni Storm versus Serena Deep.
Deep. I think I spelled it wrong.
Deep.
I think I spelled it wrong.
It's my first time seeing her.
Yeah. So, before this match, we get into it. So, Serena Deeb was the woman in the Straight Edge Society.
Ah, okay.
Who, got her head shaved off and stuff.
Yeah.
And she was the women's wrestling trainer for the Performance Center for a very long time.
Okay, how old is she?
She's quite old.
Right.
I don't know.
I want to moisturise her, man. She looked great in the ring.
Mate, like I said, this was my match of the night.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. A few weird moments to me that didn't look quite right. I don't know why. Side note on commentary here. Right.
Here we go.
This is both now, because they do it in WWE recently, and it's grating on me as well. Why do they have to explain so much why a move hurts?
It's that realness, isn't it? Trying to get the realness into
You don't watch the boxing and he goes, "Is it on the nose? That hurts me, Sesh."
Yeah, if you get punched in the nose, you start crying and like...
Yeah. They did it in this match a couple of times. I'm just like, please stop. No, but yeah. I thought it was a bit more of an all right match. Weren't my match of the night. I haven't actually really thought about what my match of the night was.
Both women's matches
for me were good.
They were my contenders of match of the night, which I was shocked, but it's just putting more focus on the women in AEW because they've had a bit of slack, I don't know what the word is.
Well, they're not about bringing in mixed tag teams. They haven't even got a women's tag team yet, have they?
Don't do a women's tag team because look how bad it was doing for WWE. Now it's starting to get better.
It correctly, if anything, AEW should have the better women's tag division. If the WWE one was so bad that AEW brought one in, it would have forced WWE to address theirs a lot sooner than they did.
Yeah, fair.
All this healthy competition stuff again. You need more than one big name in wrestling. Yeah, on that note, I do agree because they have their mid-card women, not the mid-card women's title, but they have a lower, a mid, an upper mid, and an upper champion.
Upper champion.
Is it 4 belts or 3? I don't know.
For women, there's only 2.
Is there only 2? Feels like there's
only 2. TBS and the women's world.
Oh, right. Wow. They need tag belts. Take away some of the men's belts and bring in women's tag belts.
I would, on that note, I would agree having women's tag belts because it showcases them more. They are fantastic wrestlers. And
look how much fun it was on the kickoff to Backlash last week with that women's tag match. Please don't then add a third kickoff match on or 0 hour match. Just keep it to 2.
Keep it to 2. That was nice seeing 2 because was it Dynasty? They had 4 pre-show matches or 3? Yeah, it was a lot.
That was the reason I didn't watch this pre-show. One, I watched this quite late in the week because of other things going on.
Yeah.
And by the time I got to it, I haven't got time for the kickoff and everything.
Yeah.
I actually skipped over some of the pre-segment videos. I didn't see the pre-segment video for this. So when it comes to the nearly throwing the towel bit in, when Tony's in a submission, I didn't quite get it. The commentators tried to say it happened earlier in the week.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Yeah.
So beat Mariah May via submission and Tony Storm threw the towel in because Mariah May wouldn't tap out.
Right, okay.
So that adds storytelling of the Mariah May and Tony Storm potential breakup, and even though I think they work well.
Well, poor Luther, he was the one blamed for nearly throwing the towel in.
He was. And once again,
poor man.
That was good storytelling.
Oh, it was good. It was great storytelling, Yeah. This was quite good. The only thing that looked a bit whack, there's a few weird moments. The one that looked whack was there was a dragon screw off on the ropes.
Oh, yeah. And she didn't twist.
Yeah, I don't know what quite the timing was off or something, and did that look whack.
Yeah.
Bring the word back.
Whack. We're bringing whack back. Okay. Yeah, we're bringing whack back.
Yeah.
The One Mafoy team are bringing whack back.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I really enjoyed it. Serena Deeb was very impressive.
I feel like Sheamus should have won.
I thought she was going to win.
I almost felt this was a really good showing. Could this be a title change?
Yeah. No. Like focusing on all parts of Tony Storm's body, hitting her with great submissions, doing some mean neck breakers as well. Yeah. But then just the way how Tony Storm brought it back and won, where she hits a Storm Zero
the
Storm
double pile driver thing.
The double pile. Oh my god.
One from the top rope, one on the mat. Did that look nasty? And that almost went horribly wrong as well.
It could have went wrong, but just it was a chef's kiss kind of moment for me where I was like,
it was right on the borderline, wasn't it? Of being,
yeah,
very bad too. It just looked nasty. I watched it 2 or 3 times. I'd already seen the clip of it.
Yeah.
And then when I was watching it, that was pretty much right. I'm going to sit up and actually pay attention to this now.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, nasty.
My eyes were glued to this entire match.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
There's some points of wrestling. I do it with AEW, I do it with WWE, pay-per-views, anything. Sometimes I'll just have it on in the background and I'm paying attention, but I'm always on my phone.
Yeah.
This match I wasn't. This match I actually wasn't.
For a lot of this, I had it on my PC. I've got quite a wide monitor. I was having to do some of the bits for work. So I had it on there with the notes underneath while I was working away. So I was back and forth. And this was one, you're right. At this, I was more watching this than looking to the side or whatever. I was pretty much going, okay.
Yeah, this is happening.
I didn't have that in the last 2 matches. Like, the flow of them now. So it's I know I can come back in 30 seconds and they're still doing their flippy flip. Or and the same in the trios match. The main going to be Death Triangle. It's okay. This is the bit where he's going to take a move. He's going to take a move. But they're not. It's not a big moment. This one, I was like, when the big moments are coming in this one, and it was quite cool.
Yeah. So, so Tony Storm retains.
Yeah.
Beans burger or a banger?
This was high burger, low banger.
I think it was a banger.
Yeah. I can see why. I can see why you're going to say that. I don't know, to be fair, what could make it more of a banger for me. So I think, it's definitely on that borderline to banger. So.
Then we go into our 4th match, which was my Beans. Beans, I agree.
Do this on TV, man.
Do this on TV, but banger because, spoiler, Orange Cassidy bought Where Is My Mind back by Pixels. And I popped for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to even say about this, really.
Trent Barretta rocking new theme.
Yeah,
fair
Trent
enough.
Barretta was in control for a lot of it. I quite like, to be fair. I don't know. I just feel like
I thought it was a
TV
decent
match.
wrestling match, but it was a TV match. This
definitely should have just been the Saturday night.
Collision.
Yeah, they're on. I don't know what these are on anymore.
I agree, but just bringing back Orange Cassidy's song throughout the lockdown pandemic era, which is Pixels, Where Is My Mind. I really liked it. I liked that song, and I thought, that it was a perfect way for a happy anniversary to AEW.
Yeah,
is the way I would see it.
Actual wrestling wise, there weren't a great deal. Paul Driver
there wasn't a great
look nasty.
Yeah,
and there was some weird kick out on the Storm Zero. Is it Storm
Not
Zero?
the beach break.
Or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Yeah. Was it Orange Cassidy's move? Yeah, beach break.
Yeah. Orange Cassidy wins.
Yeah, that's probably the best way. This was the Beans of the match. We can quickly move on from it. Like I said, it shouldn't have been on the show, but I can understand why it was on the show.
Well, it's not kickoff. Just put it on kickoff.
I wouldn't have it on kickoff. I wouldn't have Orange Cassidy on kickoff.
If it's not on the kickoff, it's not on the show then.
I would have it. That's what I'm saying. I understand why it's on the show, but I wouldn't have had it on the show. No. And then we're now on to the For the World Championship match.
Yeah, one of these belts that they don't need.
It's not governed by AEW, so
retire it soon, please.
I thought it was funny. I'm starting to really enjoy Chris Jericho's learning tree. And I hate myself.
It's winning people over, but bring back Judas, man.
Nah, I kind of like his new song.
I like the Pyro. The Pyro was good. I like Pyro.
I kind of like his song.
I feel like ever since I slagged off their entrances, they're stepping up a gear with certain people, so you can thank me for that.
Thank you, Mr. Newsom. Hook. I love Hook. I rate Hook.
Walks down to the ring as for about good entrances. Jericho had a good one. Hook was Hook, and then so I don't know what Shibata's entrance was. I can't even tell you. He just came out to the ring as well, didn't he?
He just comes. He just does his normal wrestling entrance. Hook. I rate Hook, and I feel like he just needs to move away from this feud now.
Yeah, so this was a triple threat because Hook and Shibata both pinned one person in the qualifier?
They both submitted Brian Keith.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen a clip of that. I didn't realise it was linked to this until midway through the match. I just thought randomly put a triple threat together.
It's just so funny because Jericho just smiling and waving and coming out as the good guy through the good guy tunnel.
Yeah.
Even though he is the bad guy. It's just so fucking funny.
It is good. I do like that. He needs to, I don't know, put a shirt on like Christian Cage. Not to body shame the man, but with a belt on.
What are you body shaming for?
He just looks a bit,
he needs to go
weird,
back to his long trunks, I think.
He looked weird coming out with that belt on.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this match was just chaos. It was like, instead of thumbtacks, they had dice because they were in Vegas, and I thought that was hilarious.
They were throwing dice at one point, man. That was funny.
Was it Shibata just like chucking at Jericho? It was
Jericho's
so funny.
It was very strange though with, I don't know how to say it, then the amount of dice that were in the ring. They were everywhere.
But thumbtacks are like that.
No, thumbtacks are normally like in a quarter of the ring, maybe.
Yeah.
This was, they went everywhere. They get a table out quite quickly because it's FTW.
They set up. Yeah. I'm surprised this is Shibata's second hardcore match ever. He's been wrestling for 12, 15 years.
Probably thought I ain't having another one.
Well, taking bumps on dice, looks painful.
Yeah. I was telling, so we played D&D together. My partner, she's the DM. I was telling her about it, and she went, yeah, but there are only D6s. Where's the D4s?
Imagine a D4.
Yeah.
That would be painful. Yeah. And just for context, the video of YouTube people, let me just get it.
Oh, hang on. He has a D4 on the thing next to his chocolate margin boo.
I do.
He's got his dice.
And let me show you this.
So there's lots of suplexes onto dice, throwing of the dice.
Yeah.
Dice
just dice
everywhere.
Dice everywhere. So,
everyone took a suplex onto dice at one point. Oh, God. Yeah, there you go. They got a point. I'm pretty sure saying...
That's a
dice.
D4.
There you go.
And,
pyramid.
yeah.
Little pyramid.
I'll
do the alpha bit. It's a pyramid.
Imagine getting back suplexed or suplexed out on that.
Yeah. And then it turned into Star Wars for a minute because there's multiple kendo sticks.
Yeah. Or Singapore canes is what they're called.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Or Saudi canes.
Yeah. Everyone just hits everybody with them, which was...
I just like that Shibata doesn't flinch and Hook doesn't flinch, but then Jericho's gets laid into. Yeah. I'm not used to this, even though he is. Yeah, it was like you said, it was just chaos. Big Bill comes out and nearly gets unalived by Hook.
So Shibata and Hook nearly go to another plane of existence with a Death Valley driver. Jericho's on the table. They miss him. They completely overshoot the table. Hook nearly dies. It was chaos.
I think that was the issue with it. That, like you said, it's the timing. Good match on paper, but the execution on some of the spots.
Some of it.
Was good.
It's fun. A lot of this was fun. Like for a hardcore match, I really enjoyed it. But that one moment with was fearing for Hook at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho as well was just chilling on the table, like, oh.
Yeah, what is this? Yeah. I'll just lay here for a bit.
Yeah, it was just a bit too close.
Yeah, the table should have been a bit more further back, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And also shout out to Jericho properly watching as well. Not even just lying on the half sat up watching going, when are they coming?
Yeah, when are they coming? I should be a bit further.
The leg of the table goes. That's how you know it's not properly as well, because he completely whiffs the table. I think it's like Hook's shoulder hit the edge of the table, luckily, not his head.
Yeah.
And then the table doesn't break and the leg just goes.
The leg goes,
Poor Jericho's, I've got to go through the table, man. So
Shibata just spears him through it. Yeah, fair play. Jericho gets it. Jericho understands
didn't mess the spot up.
wrestling.
Why does he have to go through it?
Yeah, but it's heat for a minute. But then Big Bill, gets also T-boned and it just, oh my God.
So why was he interfering?
Because he's a part of the learning tree. Big Bill is a part of Jericho's
new stable
learning tree now. Yeah. And the latter parts of it is they end up getting another learning tree member.
I thought the prohibited portal was opening because I thought it was Solo Sikoa in that black hoodie.
It was the black hoodie.
Did you not spot?
Right. I did
away.
not.
I was like, the black hoodie's here. Solo Sikoa's crossing boundaries.
Yeah.
And the bloodline is here. But yeah, there's interference. Judas effect onto Hall. 1, 2, 3. Jericho is still
Jericho
the
retains. Yeah, still the former world champion.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing with Jericho now. I wasn't a fan of it at the start. I don't think anyone was a fan of it. But just his smile and hi guys.
It's the way he got that title, isn't it?
Yeah. Like you said, I don't think they should be representing that title now.
It's
just a title for having a title.
Yeah.
But I feel like Jericho can make it relevant even though it's not governed by professional wrestling.
So who was the second interference? He had Brian Keith come out.
Big Bill was the first and then Brian Keith come out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who went through the table? Brian Keith.
Big Bill.
No, Big Bill. Because that was nasty, if I remember rightly. There was like, the leg of the table was...
The leg of the table was so close it could have impaled him.
Wow. I don't know if it would have impaled him because it probably would have buckled, but it would have hurt him a lot more.
It would have hurt him a lot more.
Oh, yeah. But yeah. And then Brian, and then the whole.
And then the black hoodie and mask.
Why'd you need a black hoodie and a mask? That was a bit.
Because everyone would know who it is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know who it was, to be honest.
I didn't know who it was.
But you thought it was Solo. I thought it was just a fan coming out. But beans burger or a banger?
Burger. I'll give it a burger.
I'll give it a low burger. Another
it's
chicken
close
fillet.
To beans. It's close to spicy beans. It's a burger.
Yeah.
This, on the other hand, my God, give this low beans. This is like discount shelf beans. Yes.
Why?
This is up there. Well, this has reminded me we haven't put the category in our match of the year or the awards ceremony for worst match of the year. This is painful.
I want you. So, just for context, guys, this is Konosuke Takeshita versus Jon Moxley in a world title eliminator match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God,
now go.
Yeah.
Just rant away.
Oh, it's pure beans. Worst match. But this is there with the Usos, Matt.
I need your opinion on as to why it was a beans.
Okay, Mox I didn't know the story behind it, but obviously Mox's arm had been injured. That made me eye roll straight away because here we go. I know what's going to happen for the rest of this match. It was slow, just tugs into the arm. Why did it go on for so long? The match. It's just I don't know.
So
it's not what I expected.
Was this a WWE match instead of a AEW type fast-paced match?
No, I don't think.
Is that what you're saying? Because that's how I see it.
I really don't think it is. I just think it was shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this might be WWE from the 2017, 18, 19 era, maybe. But there's as much as I can rag on a match recently, I haven't seen one bar the Usos match that's made me go, "This is a shit match." I just didn't enjoy anything about this. I don't think.
I'm going to say it is beans, definitely. Yeah. I wouldn't go as to that far, calling it
I don't know why, but throughout the whole... You took a good half the match. I think it was the point where why is this match still going on for so long? And then for Moxley to spoil it, spoilers, but Moxley to still win.
Is that what put you off?
They just put the nail in the coffin for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the man is basically destroyed at the beginning of the match. Never mind.
I wanted Takeshita to beat him.
He definitely should have won.
Because he should have won. He should have won. Because it makes Takeshita look strong. Takeshita is going to be a big name in AEW for years to come, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's damn good.
Yeah. Also, the referee was terrible in this match as well.
It's Rick Knox.
Yeah.
I agree.
The stomp on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he saw him get the chair, he heard the chair noise from the stomp. It still was just like, yeah, cool, bro.
Yeah, bat an eyelid. Yeah, I know. Okay, with this one, I agree.
Yeah. See, this is where my theme of bad refereeing comes in. I know you can say referee's discretion in AEW and all that, but
that was a bit too far. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we can skip over this. So Jon Moxley wins.
In my head, right, going through this pay-per-view at this point, I'm like, if I'm doing this, what matches am I taking out? So in my head, I was trying to get this down to 4 or 5 matches in the pay-per-view, right? And I was still having this match in. I was like, yeah, this or the Swerve Strickland match, I would have made this for the title if that was the case. But then I was just like, no, take this off. Get this off the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Just did not.
Agree with you. I'm going to go with beans. I don't think it was a shit match, though. I thought the...
If it was poorly executed, I'll give you that, right? But
nothing was poorly executed, no.
Yeah, nothing was poorly executed. All the moves were done properly.
I feel like it was just the way that Jon Moxley won. He shouldn't have won. And it should have been a bit more of a 50-50 instead of 90-10.
If he's coming out with all that tape on his arm, he's absolutely destroyed. This should have been a 5-6 minute exhibition of why Takeshita is a big deal. He's Jon Moxley. Moxley can have a 50-50 in the actual title match because if he won this, he got a title match, right?
Yeah.
That's how the eliminate works. So have the 50-50 and have Moxley beat him then. But to put the story behind it, have his arm injured, have all of this going on, this should have been the moment Takeshita was made into... I know he's a big deal.
The superstar.
But this is the moment to go, this boy's here. This boy's here for a long time. And make him a bigger driving force in the Don Callis family.
Don Callis family,
because you're not going to have Will Ospreay for much longer in the Don Callis family.
And then have Takeshita be, once again, the alpha. I agree.
Yeah. On to the next one.
Next
What's
one.
Next? Oh, God, okay. Here we go.
What is next? I forget.
This is the end of Edge's career.
Oh. First of all, entrances, banger.
Yes.
All of both entrances. I love Malachi Black's entrance.
Okay. Only because later on, Young Bucks come out with a Cody Rhodes and screen move. They should have done that for Edge.
I
know logistically, they've put him off to the corner, they got the fire, he rises out the ground. But then seeing the Young Bucks have the centre screen move and that will happen, made me just wish they did that for Edge.
They've did that for Edge.
Yeah.
But the fire just... So this match is Malachi Black versus Adam Copeland for the TNT Championship.
In the
barbed wire steel cage match.
Right. First of all, I'm going to say, get rid of the barbed wire. Not out of the match completely, but have just like a death match steel cage. Come up with something. Don't just put barbed wire everywhere for barbed wire's sake. Barbed wire was everywhere. Barbed wire was everywhere.
The whole point of this match is because of it.
They're not fighting over barbed wire. They're fighting over a wedding ring. Have a steel cage match with tables, chairs, and barbed wire. Would you rather have your Vince Russo hat on and go Edge's wedding ring on a pole match? In fact, no. With Edge should never be allowed off the ground again after this match. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I like this match.
We'll get to it. I've really enjoyed this match.
I'm going to preface. I enjoyed this match.
Yeah.
There's a bit too much barbed wire for my liking.
You're not used to this style of...
So I didn't mind, right? So it starts off within like first 30 seconds, Edge is ripping barbed wire off the thing and trying to get it on a turnbuckle, which took far too long. Yeah.
And then I was surprised to see Malachi be the first person to go for it. I thought it would be Edge.
And also, Malachi
Adam
Black
Copeland,
is bleeding within 30 seconds. I like the beginning. I like how fast-paced and that was.
Mm-hmm.
Him bleeding so early dulled the impact when Edge was bleeding. I know both, right, reading what the match is, both men are going to bleed.
They're both going to bleed, and though it's barbed wire, it will make you bleed.
Yeah, you're going to bleed no matter what.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was bleeding so quickly was like, this is losing the impact as the...
Yeah.
Only if he was proper like drenching down him. We did get to that point at one point. Edge seemed to take the smallest cut in the world and then...
He did, yeah. But to be honest, when Edge did the little powerbomb onto the steel cage, I thought the cage was going to break, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, both men were good in this match.
Yeah.
Selling the moves, executing everything, bar the obvious that we'll get to.
Yeah.
It was a great start.
It was a great start. It was quick. I think give Malachi Black some more credit as a singles wrestler. It's just his first singles wrestling match in a very long time.
It's a good match.
He's had 2 this year. But before that, Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
And even that was a great match. Yeah. Even that was a great match. But some of the spots on this were insane. Like getting the barbed wire bat. Shout out to Mick Foley for having Barbie.
The funny thing I'll say about the barbed wire bat is Edge moves before it hit him at one point.
Oh, of course, mate. If it's coming, was it the midsection, wasn't it?
Yeah. Black's about to swing for his midsection, and before he's even finished winding back, Edge just jumped out of the way. It was a slight timing. It was just quite funny.
Yeah, but this is the part where the blood starts pouring.
Yes, So Malachi looks nasty with the blood pouring. Fair play to him. Edge just has a little nick. He's Edge. I'm not gonna. Yeah. So where are we in the match? So there's barbed wire.
You go for a concerto with the barbed wire, but then it moves out.
Edge got an impaler off really quickly.
He did, yeah. It was nice. The one weapon that I just thought was pointless was that weird spike thing. They had the triangle with barbed.
So it's like a weird. There's 3 poles making a triangle with barbed wire wrapped all around it.
Yeah.
And it was only used to make a hole in the mat.
Yeah.
Which was a bit strange, I agree with that.
But then it made sense as
I didn't even notice it was not hung up in the rafters.
Yeah, I didn't notice the barbed wire bat being hung up as well.
No. I want to know how much people could actually see live. Because watching live is quite hard anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it's a completely different kettle of fish to watch.
I don't think I've ever seen a cage match.
No.
Live, and I think you're right. I'd like to see it.
I just wondering how much of this they saw, because it was hard to see some of the bits with the TV camera. Shout out to Malachi doing the sunset flip power bomb through the table.
So cool.
I thought he'd done a
dangling
Seth
on the
Rollins.
ropes. Yeah,
I thought he did a Seth Rollins knee in, but that was If you need to know how good Malachi Black is as a wrestler, see that move. And
yeah.
How he does it.
Because like he does like a little weird cartwheel into a sunset flip and then power bombs Edge through the Adam Copeland through the table. So he just really looks like Edge.
He looks like Edge.
Really looks like
I'm just calling him Edge from now on.
Yeah.
Adam Copeland's too much to say.
It's on that move though, like the barbed wire ripping off the cage as well.
Yeah. And again, too much barbed wire. Shout out to the commentators telling me every single discipline of martial art that Malachi Black's ever done. He could do kickboxing, Muay Thai. What can't the man do?
What can't he do? Smoke the devil's lettuce.
Actually, the commentary on this was on point. Give him that, because that line made me crackle. And there's a line later on we'll get to them. He said, "This is dangerous from both men." One man didn't have a choice on the move. He was strapped to a table with barbed wire.
Right, we get into this then.
We're nearly there, aren't we? So there's the Black. He goes through. He nearly kills himself doing the sunset flip powerbomb. Spinning heel countered by the spear. Wow, that was great.
Yeah,
because Malachi Black does a whole lifting up with his foot.
Yeah, he's doing his finisher.
That's such a good move executed. The whole build up with the lifting his dead up.
Yeah.
And then Edge counters it with a spear, puts him on a table, straps him with barbed wire,
wraps him with a lot of barbed wire.
Yeah, which, ouch.
Yeah, it looks painful. And I thought, okay, cool, he's going to go to the top rope. No, he's climbing further.
Right, so this is a 50-year-old man with repaired neck, spine, and soon-to-be repaired leg. Right. I get the spot. I do. I generally do. Not a 50-year-old man doing it.
Or not an elbow drop. Just not an elbow drop.
Well, no. So
if it's a splash, it's fine.
I've thought about this since, right?
Yeah.
He's gone for the elbow drop because I'm not landing on my back. He lands heel first. How he didn't shatter his leg completely and only fractured it, I don't know. So Edge jumps off, lands on his heels, which is the wrong way to do it anyway.
Okay, so for video reference on YouTube, I'm using my fingers. So Edge standing, Edge jumping. An elbow drop, you go horizontal.
Yeah, he doesn't go horizontal at all. Feet first.
Vertically, feet first.
Straight-legged, heels into the mat, then his elbow hits on the...
Yeah. So the execution was there. It was just... No, the thought was there, and the table did break with the elbow, so fair play, but he also broke his leg during that as well.
Yeah.
And how he went for another 10 minutes.
It was something like that, weren't it?
Yeah.
He was absolutely done, though. Consider, I knew this had happened before I watched the match. Everyone knew this has happened because there was video upon video of it. And they're watching it. All it kept doing was going, look at him limp, look at him limp.
I'd never noticed it when I was watching it.
I feel like there should have been audible called. I know they had the big spot. They could have done the spot anyway. Comes up next.
Yeah.
They carry on. Fair play. All power to him. He gets kicked through the cage.
Yeah.
And
here comes Buddy Murphy and Brody King. And I thought this was executed amazing.
See, I wanted to ask you this one because they're interfering. They pretend to do a turn on Malachi Black. Was anyone buying this? I don't know.
I was. I actually bought it. I was like, no.
Fair enough.
And then they did the double turn, and I just laughed, and I thought, yes, that's how you get heat. And because the crowd were popping for it, and then this double turn, it also gave the crowd another big pop as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then they put a barbed wire crown
on this, by the way.
They wanted Malachi to win, yeah.
Yeah, the crowd were very split between Copeland and Malachi. Shout out Buddy Murphy, because at one point with this barbed wire crown you're on about, he goes to put it on his head, pricks his finger, like once, and does that.
Mummy's going to have to fix him, innit?
Yeah. Brody's just there, I have wrapped hands, I'm good.
I'm all good.
He got the memo. Yeah, so that weird triangle thing you were on about got stabbed into the mat, and then that, I don't know if that was done to, this is where you can have daylight and I can come and...
I think that's the whole point of, you be there. So, the week before, I think it was, Adam Copeland was on Chris Van Vliet, and he mentioned that he pitched to WWE.
This is my one thing with this. Why did that happen in that interview less than 2 weeks before this? Completely, in my head, ruined this when it happened.
Did it? I thought it was...
Gangrel was in the back of your mind. Bruce talks about it on Chris Van Vliet. Man,
Is that a tease? Gangrel looks really old, but he can still do an impaler like anything.
But yeah,
he looked good.
It just felt, if you just watch the TV and you don't see any interviews, that was a great moment. Yeah. Especially if you can remember that.
Yeah, I feel like this was a nice little homage to Edge's career.
It was so it's quite funny because obviously in the interview, WWE nixed it because people wouldn't remember.
But the thing is, though, AEW wanted to bring Gangrel out for Christian a few years back, but because Edge did the Brood entrance, they nixed it. So went full circle here. Yeah, and it made sense.
It was cool. And that he wins, Edge wins with his broken leg. I feel like there should have been an audible, and it should have been changed. So Malachi Black, I feel, should have won anyway. I don't know how you make that work with having Gangrel appear, but
get Gangrel to turn on Edge onto Adam Copeland.
Yeah, maybe,
and pledge himself to the House of Black.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing is, right, the stipulation was if Copeland wins, the House of Black joins Adam Copeland. What's going to happen now?
Edge is off TV.
Edge is off TV, but it'll be really interesting to see what the House of Black do. Could they have Adam Copeland as the supreme leader and
with a full-on leg cast
and being dark and twisted and stuff like that, being like a manager kind of thing? Feel like that'll be interesting.
Judgment Day,
like fantasy book. Yeah, well, and then let Adam Copeland have his Judgment Day for less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, that happened though because somebody was injured, weren't they? They needed Edge to be face again. Got injured. Someone got injured.
Cody.
Was it Cody's pec? Yeah. Because he was leading up to Clash at the Castle.
That's the one.
Right. Okay.
So it's now time.
I did like
for the triple main event.
Oh God.
No, before we do that, no, sorry.
Burger.
Sorry. What? No, this match or Malachi?
Burger for the cage match. Burger.
Yeah, it was a top end burger.
Yeah. If Malachi won, it would have been a banger.
Banger. Yeah.
Brought it down a bit, and also the whole Edge has broke his leg. If that hadn't happened, it very easily could have been unfortunately, hopefully he heals up quickly. I don't know. I don't want to see him wrestle again. I might just preface this by saying I hope Edge retires and has a nice, happy family life. Kind of thing.
Okay.
Maybe get one more send off,
but maybe that's just the sickness inside of me. I want to see him.
Or if he comes to ground him, don't let him do stuff.
Don't let him. And his neck, and it was a attitude adjustment onto multiple tables.
Yeah.
From but burger for me.
Mercedes versus Willow for the TBS.
Yes.
I thought they were bringing out the 8K at one point.
I thought they would have as well. That would have been great. I thought this was going to be a beans, and that's no discredit to Willow. It's just
it was a burger.
I'm not really sold onto Mercedes Moné.
Okay, yeah. I really like Mercedes' entrance. Tell me she's WWE without saying the words WWE.
Yeah, she's WWE through and through.
Yeah.
But, my God, she was impressive. So impressive during this match. And for being in WWE for that long and only having TV time matches or the odd 30-minute match, she was very impressive, and she didn't botch much. She didn't botch at all, I don't think.
I'm trying to think this now.
I don't think she had a botch, and usually she botches quite a bit.
Some of the moves seem quite slow to me.
Okay.
I don't know if that was deliberate or what, but one or two of them I've just felt should have been a bit faster. I think there was a dragon screw that didn't work. Monet onto Willow.
Yes, yeah, but that's because...
Yeah, obvious reasons.
Not to...
Yeah, there's a size difference. And dragon screws are very weird to pull off anyway.
Yeah. I agree.
So if it's not in your regular repertoire, which is not for Willow, I don't think.
No.
To take that move, it's a weird one.
It's that, yeah. I was impressed with Willow in this as well. She hit her Dr. Bomb on the apron.
Yes,
straight away.
Nasty.
My God, yeah, I thought that's the end of Monet again.
Yeah. Did Monet get injured in a match with?
Yes, for the New Japan Pro Strong. Okay. Yeah. So that's the whole reason for this match.
And Monet goes for the ankle, targets in Willow because bit of revenge from that, and you got to slow the bigger person down.
You got to slow the bigger person down.
Yeah.
Monet hit some really cool, innovative moves.
Like the
I
transitional
thought, as well.
hold.
Yeah. It was nice to see.
And you got there was a corner powerbomb as well, which was, it failed in the execution, but that almost helped with the whole, oh my God, she's just like bombed Willow. And there was what was the other one? The knee breaker.
Yes.
On Monet.
Yeah. Onto Monet, yeah.
My knee's sore now from thinking about it again.
Yeah.
And then,
I agree.
No, it was good. There was more bad refereeing with the interference.
I thought that worked really well. I thought it was so funny. Stokely is so funny.
Yeah.
He's just, you just love to hate him.
But there was, before that there was a Meteora as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Two. Which were cool. I like that move. It looked cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a bit of interference with
Chris Statlander.
Yeah, thank you. So
you're welcome.
Willow's basically won the match, but the referee's distracted. And this interference did work well for me. Yeah,
I agree. And then that was the sort of downfall of Willow, because then Mercedes Moné, I don't like her finisher.
So there was a
lot more of the match,
wasn't there?
Yeah, that's her. That was her WWE finisher, the bank lock.
And then it transitioned into another.
It was the ankle lock bit. So it was the crossface transition into the ankle lock.
Yeah, that was rope break.
Remember when we were talking last week where you said you don't like how people stand up on an ankle lock?
Yeah.
I feel like this was executed well because Willow did it. And she sold her knee hurting.
Yes.
Really well. I feel like she watched Mr. Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what's it called? Moneymaker?
Yes.
The finisher.
Yeah, the finisher is the Moneymaker. Yeah, if not, we're calling it the Moneymaker.
And it looked weird.
I'm not a fan of that finisher.
Yeah.
On paper, it looks good, but
yeah,
for her, I don't know.
But yeah, new TBS champion. I'm a bit salty.
I'm very salty, but it made sense. Yeah, transitional champion and all. Yeah. And I was highly impressed with Mercedes Moné. Like, it worked, and Beans Burger or a banger, I'm going to go with a really top-end gourmet chicken burger. Yeah.
It's a double stack, some cheese in there, maybe a bit of bacon. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's just a good burger, this was. Yeah. Just a few moves were a bit slow. And I'm just a bit salty on the who won. I like how they did it. The whole, basically, Willow did win, but the referee was distracted. It was like a 10 count by the time the referee started counting the one. And then afterwards, you get a nice bit of story. You can see, because they're obviously not running this back. You didn't think they were going to run this back anyway, I don't think.
No.
So there's a bit of a dispute between, what's Willow, do they have a name, Willow's friends?
No.
Friendship bracelet people.
Yeah, it's just
that hurt my soul, that bit. Taking the friendship.
Well, when taking the friendship bracelet.
Yeah, on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chris Stratlander's turned on Willow. And then she's teaming up with the guy, I don't know.
Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't know if they're teaming up together or what. If this is going to continue.
He'll be his manager. He'll be her manager.
Yeah. It's cool. So, I like that.
So that was the one of 3 main events.
Yeah. Talk about it. Then second main event, Swerve v Christian. Don't know how we got here. I saw the promo video and I've seen a couple of bits.
I thought this was long-term storytelling.
Yeah.
Because Christian Cage picked Swerve for Wembley to face Sting and Darby Allin. Swerve lost. Prior to that, Swerve did the living daylights out of Nick Wayne, which then that comes full circle as well. Yeah, so it works.
I like this match.
I've really liked this match.
This might be my match of the night.
It was close. So you have Christian coming out with Father of the Year entrance. I love his 10-second countdown where they have all of his good fatherly traits. And he comes out, pretty basic Christian Cage entrance. He rocks a turtleneck, only man that I can ever say that will rock it. Yeah.
That's how you get to that age and wrestle and look good.
Mm.
That's, when that whole thing with Chris Jericho and they're like, oh, I shouldn't be a wrestler anymore.
Yeah.
Christian Cage just hides it. It's like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
my arms are big.
Hides it. My arms are big. I really love Swerve's entrance.
It was great. I did like this.
It is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out as a Vegas video, and then you get Prince Nana with 3 beer bottles going, Warriors, come out to play. And if anyone hasn't watched the film Warriors, highly recommend it. It's a cult classic. Yeah.
It's weird when you watch it, you go, it is what everyone raves about, but it is different.
It is a great film.
Yeah. This seemed like a WWE match to me.
Really?
Yeah. Like the pacing of it and stuff like that.
See what you mean now?
Yeah.
When you mention pacing,
you're
right. But some of the spots were not WWE, and they were great.
Yeah.
Apart
from what you're saying there, yeah.
Apart from one spot, which I thought on paper it was a great spot, but it just wasn't executed well. So they start off the match. Christian Cage is taking control. It's a nice slow start. Yeah.
Christian takes control, yeah.
Yeah. But then they start picking up the pace a bit. And then the one spot I'm on about is when they get the steel steps.
Oh, when the camera completely misses him landing on the step.
Yeah. But then Swerve was shot it as well. Like the way that he went over.
Yeah. I've only seen that once in motion. I've not actually gone back and seen it, so I'll take it on that one. Yeah. So the steps get moved, don't they? And this kind of set he goes to go through.
Yeah. So that comes back to All Out last year, where Christian Cage suplexed Darby onto it. Yeah. Onto that. So once again, it was a nice little.
I felt a bit salty that the crowd seemed to lose a bit of energy, understandably, for this match.
Very understandably.
But I feel like it's a bit of a disservice to Swerve, kind of. It was also pacing. The crowd definitely.
They're probably not used to it. That's why.
Yeah,
because
but
they've seen
also
fast, and then you're coming in.
Yeah, there's interference. I know this is a bit further in the match, but so everyone at one point gets chucked out interference-wise. But then I didn't see Nick Wayne come back down. But then
he ran down.
Nana comes down with the steel pipe.
Yeah.
That's just what's going on.
That was the chaos part of the match. I thought it would have finished a bit earlier when Killswitch headbutted Christian Cage.
Yes.
But then he still kicked out.
Yeah, feel like that.
Yeah. And I'm going to also throw myself back as well to last week's episode so there was a spot where Swerve hits his Swerve stomp on the table.
Come on.
It should have broke.
Should have broke.
Ah,
see. The table didn't break. That was Malone going to be. That's what Malone was going to be.
It made me salty.
Also better, to be fair. Isn't it a metal top table, that one?
Yeah. But that was a really cool, spot. And then you notice...
I didn't take it as a stomp, though. I know, when you see it again. The first time around, I was like, it's not stomped him. Then the commentator says, and then I watch it again, I'm like, oh, okay, no, he has. Understandably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have broke. Yeah.
The ref was, again, bad in this one. Chucks out Nana for holding the belt. And then doesn't chuck the family out, then chucks the family out eventually. Because Mother Wayne gets that was
caught.
done well, though, ref sucking. That was a way to do it, and it makes sense.
Yeah. Not like the first match where
I did laugh as well, because Swerve does that suplex where he rolls them.
I really like it.
He does as well. But at one point, he does it he gator rolls him out of the ring and it's suplex like that.
But that was funny.
That was great. But
did you notice Floyd Mayweather in the crowd?
I heard someone say it, but then didn't spot him.
Yeah, he did it. So when the Swerve stomp hits, Floyd Mayweather, a cue from Impractical Jokers as well.
Why did they not make a deal out of that? They should have definitely done a whole WWE celebrity zoom in bit.
Yeah,
in between a match.
I feel like
do it.
No offense to WWE, but I feel like they're more plants than anything.
Oh no, they definitely are, but use it. That's why they do it.
100%.
It gets a headline. It doesn't matter if it's Selena Gomez or not Selena Gomez.
Vanessa Hudson,
that one. Yeah. Or one of the random American footballers they always bring out and show off.
Yeah.
You've got one of the biggest wrestlers in the world there.
Boxers.
Camera on him.
Boxers, not wrestler.
Wrestler.
Get it right, man. So bad at this.
He'll be in the ring one day.
So actually, he gets Big Show. Do you remember that one?
That was never do that again.
Yeah. Never do that again.
Yeah.
No, so Mayweather was there. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, definitely they should use that. I don't care if like AEW fanboys are like, no, that's too WWE. Make a headline out of it.
I agree. Make a headline out of it.
Get eyeballs on you.
Get eyeballs.
You're negotiating a TV deal, right? That apparently they're not happy with.
I know. I feel like that's a lie.
I think it's a lie as well. I
feel like that's a lie because they've got a really good deal from reading some.
Yeah, reading what.
It's another Meltzerism, isn't it?
Oh, it definitely is. Nobody knows what the deal is. Very select few.
It's more Meltzer than.
They're not going to announce it early. They're going to go near enough up to the deadline to announce it. I feel because that's how you make headlines.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of thing.
Definitely.
But yeah, so the table doesn't break. I think that's about the end of the match, isn't it then? There's a swerve stomp into a house call.
Oh my God. What did you think to the end of it where... So, Swerve Strickland wins, he retains. Correct call. Christian Cage did a very good job.
Yeah, did his job. Perfect.
Did his job. What did you think to that finish? No, but what did you think to the running on the ropes? The spear being countered into the house call.
Well, so the swerve stomp was countered by a spear earlier, which was smart.
Yeah.
And then, so he stops him doing the kill to it. Stops him doing it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he stops him doing that, but I'm on about... Let me try and find you the clip and keep it in the edit.
I can't.
I'll keep it in the edit. It was that one?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that one.
I feel like it was.
No. Yes. So he goes for the spear and then
so he goes for a spear, kicks in, then goes, runs the rope, tries to do the spear. That was cool. No, I know what you're on about now.
And my God, I feel like that was executed perfectly.
Yeah. And also, chef's kiss again, swerve stomp when he builds it up, gets the crowd, draws everyone in.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Beans, burger, or a banger?
That was a banger.
That was a banger.
I'm pretty sure it's match of the night for me. I did like that.
It's between that or Serena Deeb and Toni Storm for me.
Okay, no. Yeah, I think that is my match of the night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we get to...
Shit's about to get weird.
This is definitely right. You can't say it's a triple main event when you've got this on it.
I really enjoyed this.
It's good. And this is AEW at its finest.
Chaos.
Yeah, and absolutely like their own thing. Anarchy in the Arena. The Elite versus Team AEW. They should have had a better name than that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the one member of Team AEW with an AEW top on, Daniel Bryanson.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson. Yeah, Daniel Bryanson, you fucking prick.
So, yeah, levels to wrestling Atesh. Roman Reigns has Jordans. Young Bucks have Reebok.
You said they look cool.
They do look
off
cool.
camera.
I don't, right,
yeah.
Okay. But bear in mind, we're now in our 30s, so we have no way on style or anything
on
like
fashion
that.
or anything like that.
Reebok's even cool. I don't know. They're not cool.
I don't know.
They can't be.
They weren't. They were never cool here.
Jordans have always been cool.
Yeah.
And will always be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't even get the entrances in before.
No. So I think they wanted to tease Jack Perry's New Japan theme.
Right.
But they didn't. Well, they all just battered him, and then Darby Allin comes out with a face because he's got a broken nose still.
Tacks on his mask.
But he had thumbtacks on his mask, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like,
again.
But you could. Did you notice? Sorry, did you notice when Darby Allin was sprinting down, and then starts limping again?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, he's injured.
No, he is injured. I understand why he's there. He's fought the Elite recently. Blah blah blah. Darby Allin shouldn't have been in this match.
He shouldn't have been in this match, but it's maybe perfect for him because it's a stunts. And then just
this
straight away,
show. Right? This is not a wrestling match. This
is a stunt show. Yeah, I agree. But it was just really funny because you have Matthew Jackson going, "Oh, we love music in here. Stop playing Darby Allin's music. Play the greatest wrestling thing," and then they play the EVP's one.
Play on
and then
music.
Yeah, and then Bryan Danielson's like, "Nah, screw that. This is the greatest wrestling song on there." And I wanted them to come out to Final Countdown.
Yeah,
we got Final Countdown, but it just starts playing, and that's when it starts.
It's really cheesy. It works.
It's cheesy.
It works.
It's the Final Countdown. It's great. It was Bryan Danielson's Ring of Honor theme.
What made me laugh though, right? So we're 2 minutes maybe into the match before the music bit happened. Everyone's laid out on the ground already. It's 2 minutes into, I think, is it a 20-minute match, maybe?
I think it was about like half an hour, 40 minutes.
I don't think it was that long, was it? I don't know.
It was, but
20
you
to 30.
enjoyed it that much. You felt like it was 20 minutes.
But it also felt like nothing happened for half of it. Every
Okay.
time the camera come
fair.
back to it a bit,
Yeah,
Dax
there was
bleeding.
something.
What made Dax bleed? Even the commentators, we don't know what made him bleed, but he's bleeding.
But that's the whole point of Anarchy in the Arena. And just going back to the final countdown, before the chorus hits, Darby Allin hitting his coffin drop to the final countdown.
I could
Beautiful.
also, I think at one point you could see Darby Allin like, I'm not going to make it. Oh, well, no, I'm going to make it. So they split the screen up at one point. Really well done. 4 cameras.
I felt like they should have had that throughout the whole match.
Yeah. 2 of the cameras were on
Okada and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah. Bryan. Yeah. I know, obviously, they're not all doing something at the same time. It was a bit too chaotic. They needed to break the spots up slightly.
Yeah.
And, have that 4 camera for more of it.
Yeah. Well, and then you get Matthew Jackson.
Best line of the night.
Turn that music off. It's costing me $200K.
We're on a budget.
Every time we're on a budget. What's up?
Yeah, that was a great line. It was. That's really. Although once the music cut, it felt like the atmosphere drops because everyone was trying to get.
Because everyone's used their energy singing that song.
And they didn't put any more music on. The fans asked for music at one point, and
we want music, wasn't it? It was like, we want
everyone
music.
was transitioning around as well. It all happened at the wrong point to me. Because everyone was trying to get back into position. Was Jack Perry going to the back at this point? I think he was.
Yeah, so Jack Perry and Darby Allin were going to the back.
Yeah. So that was a longer walk, I think, than they realised at one point. Because no real wrestling happened at this point. It just gets to this. The wrestling does begin.
It does begin, because the Young Bucks hit a shatter machine on Dax. And Okada is so funny, man.
When he picks up the sign, he's like,
Okada drive! Rainmaker
clear the barrier. That was...
Yeah.
So, but there is points where it's like, if it's happening, people are just trying to get into position, fair enough. They needed to split the screen up and be like,
you could go here. You get Jack Perry drowned in a ice bath.
I like this bit. So, ignore the fact that there's a random ice bucket in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Gonna go from this moment to later on. So later on, he has to be in fire retardant gel.
Yeah.
So how can they do that without making it stupid? They put him in a nice bucket.
Put him in an ice bath.
That was a very smart, very well done bit. That was a random parking lot though, because you've got.
It looked like it just wasn't a part of that MGM Grand, was it?
You've got an AEW truck. This random ice bucket in the middle of a parking lot, and then a big pile of rubbish.
Yeah. It's very Warriors inspired, wasn't it?
It was.
Coming back to Swerve's entrance. It was very Warriors inspired.
That's happening. They're brawling. Back. Goes back to the arena and chairs being chucked at Daniel Bryan.
Okada did the very Hulk Hogan of he cannot hit a chair shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it goes back to the back. And now I can't figure out if I like this bit or not. Because you don't know where Darby Allin is for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But the scapegoat bus comes out. Smacks into the pile of rubbish. The commentators, is he in there? Jack Perry's knocked himself out on a steering wheel. Darby Allin's nowhere to be seen.
The Elite look worried.
Yeah.
Because Jack Perry's
but that
just
also made me think that every time they went to the back of the camera, they just stopped wrestling. I know they did. Yeah. And then the wrestling begins.
Yes, the wrestling begins.
Actual wrestling. Yeah.
I always go back to it as one of my favourite tag team moves is FTR's superplex into a splash. Because it works so well.
And then Okada gets his drop kicks.
Yeah. Actually, Okada being Okada.
Okada looks comfortable at this point. There's certain bits where it looked like he weren't quite as comfortable with.
But they don't do this kind of match.
They don't do this match
that much
else but AEW.
But even in New Japan though, he doesn't do it. I love how he tries to do his Rainmaker. Yeah. Because the fans used to pop to that.
Yeah, I just feel like up to this point in the match, they have missed a few of the important bits that they should have caught. Like the Daniel Bryan.
I know what you mean.
Dax is bleeding.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to catch up with it. It's anarchy in the arena.
Yes.
So Darby Allin comes out of nowhere. Did he survive that bus crash? Did he
Well,
I don't know.
He just appears, doesn't he?
Yeah. And then Okada just rips into him.
And this is the bit where I felt like either the crowd were a bit flat at this point, or the mics weren't on.
I feel like I feel like they were too tired.
I feel like they've done all their shouting. That first, the music bit should have, especially the final countdown bit, should have been about now. Because you could play the Elite music for the first
for a bit longer, and then come into the final countdown. Darby Allin
go to sacrifice Darby Allin to a hole in the ground.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was done. Yeah. So
poor
goodbye, Darby. Get rid
not
of him.
helped by his team. Two of them were out of it, and Danny Bryan running into Okada. And then is this the bit where they go back into the crowd with the chips?
Yes, they have the poker chips. So it was a shout out to the very first. At first. But it was like a callback to the very first Double or Nothing where John Moxley hits Kenny Omega on the poker chip thing.
Yeah, the MDF chipboard thing.
Yeah, I thought it would. You're right. I thought it should have broke.
There's one point where something happens. What? Yeah, they do the pole.
Tony Khan driver.
Yeah. And that should have broke the chip.
That should have broke the chip.
Not completely, but it should have gave
like a little dent, right?
Yeah, or something like a crack and then like a head. Yeah. It just
felt... and then Dax and Cash come back.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, that was nasty, the backdrop.
The backdrop, yeah. But that didn't break the chip. But then Dax broke the chip by doing a DDT.
That was great, that bit. I was just like, it finally broke. And then we get to on the rope, on the ramp, they're beating each other up. There's random tables set up around the place. Oh, no, they pulled the table out from out the back.
They pulled the table, I think it was Cash that pulls the table out from the back.
You're like, where's he going? Comes back with a table.
Did you notice the fire extinguisher?
Yes,
and the fans...
Really bugged me.
It bugged me, but also the fans were chanting, "We want fire."
Yeah, that made me go, oh, okay.
I didn't understand that. But then I feel like give the fans what you want, right? We'll get to it.
So they climb up on the tunnel. Okada runs off to... I didn't know where Okada was going. I thought we were going up the other tunnel.
Yeah, Okada's, you know what? I'm going to go... No, I'm going to just elbow drop. Yeah. And then Nick Jackson swanton bombs off the...
Yeah, that was nasty looking.
Titantron. Yeah.
Jack Perry comes back.
He's drenched.
Wasn't going to be a character on TV, Natesh.
I know. I like it.
The backstage footage of Tony Khan as well, rolling down the ramp for the next spot was hilarious.
It's so funny. I love that Tony Khan's just memeing about it as well.
Yeah.
I feel like with this, it was executed perfect. Darby Allin come too early.
He come too early, but you can also see the brothers playing about fire extinguishers getting ready.
Yeah.
This was not needed in my head. So Darby Allin sets him on fire. No, it wasn't needed.
I enjoyed it.
This was them in a room going, what can we do in the match? Let's do it all. This was
it's storytelling because Darby Allin come out with a flamethrower when he returned.
Movie. It's not a Hollywood movie.
It's anarchy. It's anarchy. The fans were chanting, "We want fire." What more did the fans get? Fire.
Yeah. No,
it worked. I thought it worked. And even Eric Bischoff said it was good.
No, I don't know.
If Eric Bischoff says it's good,
why didn't he set his head on fire?
It was good.
Why is he aiming for his feet? Go and do it. Do it properly.
You see how much hair that guy's got?
No, it didn't quite work for me, mate. Sorry.
I feel like it should have ended there, though.
Yeah, the match was a bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
And the next bit with Darby, the more I see Darby Allin, the more I'm starting to dislike his wrestling style because...
I like it. It's car crash.
They hug
car
crash. Well, they don't hug him. They tie his feet up.
They tie his feet up and they bring a hook down from the arena.
Man's got a broken ankle, a broken face. He gets hit with a trash can.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were doing at one point. It's Darby Allin in a pole match.
Kind of, wasn't it? And then
shout out, by the way, they tie him up, but then he's obviously then also got a harness for obvious with his feet. So they properly secure him. It takes time. It's quite funny.
It does take time, but they're being safe about it. Like they would
too safe. It was too obvious.
Okay.
Or they had to cut away from it because there was like 17 people out with blankets and fire extinguishers.
Yeah. But
I'm not telling you to kill a man. But kill a man. No. So FTR come in, they do a load of blah blah blah. At this point I don't think Darby Allin's ever going to get hung up. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, they try and save him, but then no, they then take over and Okada comes in for the save, and they're like, do it, hit him. Oh, the exploding chair.
That's all I thought of that bit. Why was there an exploding chair? Again,
why not? It's anarchy in the arena, my guy.
It wasn't any setup for an exploding chair though in the building.
No,
they just one chair in the arena. It was an exploding one. And thumbtacks on his Rainmaker arm. Not Rainmaker. Yeah.
I thought that was done smart, but Okada once again was too
Yeah. And they
safe.
took it off straight away. Just hit him in the chest.
And then, now we get to the bit where...
It's just like all a bit drawn out. I love the Reeboks with the thumbtacks on. That was cool.
It was a present from Okada. It was really nice. Yeah. Okada's funny. Keep him on my TV for...
I like Okada.
He's so funny.
But yeah, so they get these super kick boots and super tacks knock you out.
Yeah.
They've got little pump-up bits on the boots. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, they do super kicks. They turn him into a piñata. Poor Darby.
They turn him into a piñata. They rip his face mask off.
They pump up the boots.
They pump up the boots and actually super kick Darby Allin in the face. And that's when I was like, his broken nose again.
Definitely.
Like, even more broken.
And then the bit I didn't see coming, like, Daniel Bryan just gets beat up.
Yeah. It was funny because he fights back. He's, you know what? I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna do this. The crowd start chanting, "Please help Darby."
Oh, is that what they were saying?
Please help Darby. Yeah. And then, as soon as Bryan Danielson, you nearly got me to say it, you bastard. As soon as Bryan Danielson was like, "I need to save him," Jack Perry comes out of nowhere and running knees in.
Yeah.
It's the victory.
Yeah, that was really surprising. Jack Perry, not only Team AEW losing, but Jack Perry getting pinned. How do you feel about it?
I like it.
Okay.
Push Jack Perry to the moon.
Okay. I don't think he's that good, but yeah.
You've not seen him much.
Bits have seen. I'm not impressed with, to be fair.
No, you've not seen what Jack Perry can do, and I have. I've seen his wrestling style is good, and I can't wait to see more of what he can do as a super heel.
At the expense of Okada?
Yes.
Wow. I want to see Okada more. Not gonna lie. I like Okada.
I would love to see Okada more, but I feel like Okada is that damn good. He can let Ospreay elevate the International Championship. Let Okada elevate the Continental Championship.
Where's Jack Perry fitting? What's he going for?
World title or TNT? Oh, no, going for the TNT. Yeah. Give him that push of where he has to earn himself to get to the world title. Give him that
EVPs,
heel.
they can do what they want. Why aren't they going for the world title this week?
Okay, so spoiler.
Don't know. What happened? Told you on a week.
So Adam Copeland broke his leg. Yeah. The Young Bucks addressed it.
And they tried to just give him the belt, didn't they? I did see that.
Yeah. And then Christopher Daniels come out, and he's now the
GM,
sort of general manager of. He's another EVP because Tony Khan's given him that. So he announced there'll be a 6-man ladder match at Forbidden Door where anyone's welcome. I think Jack Perry has to earn his shot there as well.
Okay. Stop him just win.
Yeah. So that's good. Also, like I said, the main event of AEW Dynamite, please watch it, Aaron. It was so good. They need to keep that style of match.
Who was it?
It was a casino gauntlet match.
What they had the other week.
What they had the other week. But this one was way better.
It's when people moan online saying keep certain people out of it because they only get a very short amount of time. It's WWE speed, isn't it?
Not really, no. You're just trying to fish hook me, and I'm not going to take it. I really enjoyed it, and like I said, you should watch it. Will Ospreay wins, and he's the number 1 contender at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, I don't like that. His number 1 contendership should have been going to Wembley.
Should have been at Wembley. I agree.
Have no problem with him being number 1 contender. Needs to be number 1 contender going into Wembley.
Going into Wembley. I agree. I'd like to see where they go with it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see.
It'll be nice to see. But, yeah, that was our reactions to Double or Nothing.
Yeah, as I said earlier, it's behind Dynasty and Revolution for me out of the 3 big ones.
With us talking about it now, this was a top-end burger of a pay-per-view. There have been bangers. I forgot about Revolution, which was a banger. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I had more fun watching King of the Ring.
Of course you did. You're a WWE guy.
It would have been intriguing to watch Saturday night one, Sunday night the other. I would have liked to do that.
If it was on a good time, yeah. I tried.
You tried. You gave up
I
after
couldn't.
I don't think they line up in the calendars, do they? Where there's a Saturday then a Sunday, late at night as well. I'd like to see the differences.
No,
do it on a Friday. Have TNA on a Friday.
Fuck.
We'll do all three in one weekend. We'd be dead.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Thank you everyone for listening to this week's episode. As you said, we love your feedback. You can get your podcasts wherever you listen to them on. God, I can't even speak anymore. But you've got Jazz and Aaron. Where can they find us on social media?
Did you wait for me to put the bottle in my mouth?
Yeah.
Do that one.
I did.
At Make a Fan of You and all your social media platforms, including Bebo, MySpace, and Vine.
Tumblr.
Are any of them actually... No, because Tumblr you can still access. I was trying to do one
can
that
you?
You can't access.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Tumblr's still a thing. 4chan.
Don't promote 4chan. Well, AEW, yeah.
I don't know if 4chan.
We just saw Anarchy in the Arena.
I don't know if any of them are still a thing.
No.
That's how out of touch with social media I am. I do RX. That's normally me. TikTok's this man. And who does Instagram? Nobody does Instagram. No, we both.
I do sometimes. Yeah, we both. Yeah. We've got a few interesting. The month of June is going to be interesting for you, especially you got Clash at the Castle coming up in 2 weeks.
What we got? Clash at the Castle 2 weeks time. I'm looking forward to SmackDown Friday Night Clash.
Because you're going to it.
Yeah.
And we've just bought tickets
That's
for...
July.
That's in July.
We're coming to our town of Coventry, so we'll be watching that.
So any fans that are listening to that, or if you are actually a booker of RevPro, let us know.
Let me book it.
Yeah, let him book it.
I'll get flamethrowers and all sorts involved. Randomised buckets. I've learned from the best. But yeah, with that, hit the music.